Can you actually take a minute here to actually stop trying to save every single dime you have in your possession? I think it's incredible. It's a good idea to save money, to make sure that you're not spending on things that are not that important for your use cases. But trying to live a frugal lifestyle might not actually be the answer you're looking for to get yourself out of the system. The system in question I'm talking about is trying to live paycheck to paycheck, making sure that you're always outputting work in order for you to live financially comfortable. While it's important for you to make sure that you reduce those expenses as much as possible, I think it's incredibly more important for you to actually make as much income as possible. Let me explain what I mean by that. And I think the best way for me to explain this is to give you an example. I was once hanging out with my friend and I was just walking, talking to her, and then eventually I told her that I had this parking ticket, by the way, it's annoying, cost me $80. And then she came to me, she's like, did you dispute it? And I was like, okay, no, I did not dispute it. I mean, like, it's just $80. I was like, I mean, come on, just $80. Dude, I would fight for that $80. I'm like, why would you? I have worked my ass off to get that money. I want to make sure that that money doesn't just go around with anybody. I mean, it's a parking ticket. Like, come on. It's not really something of serviceable, valuable product. You're not really making a fair trade here. Like, I want my money back. And I understood her perspective pretty well. I still said that this was completely useless for me to go ahead and fight for it, especially when I told her that it will take a lot of time. She told me, like, even if it takes half a day, I don't care. I'm fighting for it. And that's right there what I'm trying to say. It's really important for you to understand that your time is incredibly valuable. Let's take this case scenario again. So half a day, I'm trying to dispute a ticket that's worth $80, right? And half a day, let's say that's about like 5 hours, or let's say 4 hours at minimum. It'll take 4 hours at minimum to get that ticket resolved. So me leaving my house, going to the court, waiting in the court, dealing with all the shenanigans, convince them that this or that, and then afterwards leaving, getting back home, dispute ended, and that's it. End of story. That should take at least 4 hours, right? So now let's actually look at how much I can actually end up saving, right? I cannot dispute a ticket for $80 and say, okay, yeah, cut that off to zero. No, maybe, and I'm saying even that best case scenario, let's say I can cut it down to maybe $20. So say I save $60. You do realize that if I ended up going there to dispute that ticket, I just would have ended up just legitimately working for $15 per hour just to save that money. Think about it. How, like, that's pretty much minimum wage here in Canada. Why would I work minimum wage to save money? Am I even bringing value? Am I even bringing something into the market? Am I even actually putting something great to somebody? No, I'm just trying to save my ass, but is it really worth going all that trouble to save that $80? Or can I actually spend those 4 hours in such a way that I can actually maybe, heck, regain that $80 back or maybe more? Because sometimes we get so caught up with the money that we end up getting, right? We worked so hard for it all. I want to save every penny that I got, all because I worked so hard for that money. Like, yes, it's important for you to understand the value of money, but don't think that your particular money is just some end-all be-all product of all time. Money comes and goes. It should go this way. That's how you make a wonderful economy. If you're being stingy with your money, if you're letting it in your possession and you're trying to use it as least amount of possible, you're actually not helping the economy at all. If you actually want to help the economy, you want to actually keep that money rolling. I'm not saying go ahead and spend the money recklessly. Go. You got money. No, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that try to see how you can get money in. When you get that money out, money keeps coming back in, and again and again and again. Try to focus on these things. What I'm saying is, instead of focusing on trying to save every penny possible, what you should focus on is you have income, and then essentially you want to take that income and turn it into more income. You want to get some things that'll actually end up saving you time, saving you energy, or maybe even save you money or get you money. You gotta get out of your comfort zone and actually risk your possessions in order for you to get more. Why do you think the people are rich? Why do you think you are still sitting there poor on your phone, not really living paycheck to paycheck? Why? It's because all you're thinking of is, oh, look at me, guys. I've saved $20 this year because I ended up actually looking for coupons now. So now when I buy pizza, I am saving like $5 off every single order. Like, Jesus, come on, man. Can you wake up? Is this even worth your time? Like, is the amount of money you're saving actually worth your time? Yes, it's good to thrift and all that. It feels good, but my God, you can make way more than this. Stop focusing on the tiny pennies and actually look at the grand scheme of things. Start actually creating businesses, create value, output some value for once in this market. Yes, you probably have a main job. Congrats. Good for you. That's awesome. Continue working on that job. It's providing good value to the market. But you could do way more than this, way more than your 30 hours of work a week. You can output so much time and effort into things that can actually bring more value and happiness to people while actually bring you more money into your pockets. Everybody wins. That's why the system exists. The system exists such that if you do the absolute bare minimum, hell yeah, you're gonna be living paycheck to paycheck. You're gonna be living in such a way that you need to keep working in order for you to keep providing to the system, right? But if you provide more to the system than the average normally, then obviously you're gonna feel more free. You're gonna feel like you have more comfortable, you're gonna feel like you have more power, and that's what you want, right? And what kind of value do you think you can provide, right? Like, oh my god, there's so many things you could do. Are you good at baking? If you are, you can make a business out of it. Like that hobby that you have as a baker, you can actually start selling pastries, cakes, customized cakes. Those are things that are really in demand in the market, and sometimes locally there's not that many people that are doing this, and so you can put yourself out there and actually cater to that market. You have a lot of collectibles sitting in your home that you're not doing anything with. You really haven't given much thought of for the past few months. Actually go ahead and sell these. You might notice a lot of people might need those items more than you do, and so you might as well let it go. Let it go and actually put that money into something else that you actually will need. Seriously, it could be anything that provides value, anything that provides happiness or joy to anybody else other than yourself is good to the market. Seriously, just listen to the market, listen to what people want, and just apply. And you know, of course, sometimes it takes a bit of risk. You need to get out of your comfort zone. What do you want? Do you want to just instantly make money because you've worked 40 hours this week? Nothing comes instant, but trust me, when it comes, after putting a certain amount of risks, oh man, it will feel freaking great. I guarantee that. This is how you build wealth. Stop thinking about saving. Oh, I want to save. Actually start thinking about how much money can I make? Seriously, sometimes you should start giving yourself some goals. Like, you know what? This month, I actually want to start getting 5K a month, 6K a month. Sometimes you want to put yourself some of these goals like that. That'll actually build your wealth. This is how you get rich. You do not get rich by just being purely selfish and just thinking about the money you have. You get rich by making others happy, by creating as many transactions as you can. And of course, do something that you enjoy. Do something that you love, that you would want to do for hours and on end. Do not do something that you hate. That's for sure. But of course, there is definitely something that you love out there. A lot of you might be discouraged into making a business because you might be thinking, oh, but you know what? Actually, my only way that I could do something that I love is if I do this extremely big goal. Don't start big. Oh, I want to become this big YouTuber. I want to become this big singer. No, you don't need to start that big. Just do something small. Like, hey, you got a few items actually that you know a little bit about market-wise. You know what? Might as well start selling on Amazon. Go on ahead. That's how it goes. And then you start scooping some money and then slowly it rolls in. Don't complicate yourselves. You need to put hard work. If you think that there's some secret into making a business, into getting some side income, some side hustle income, it takes hard work. There is no going away from that. And that is really important. Put in the work. All of us wants to get rich. All of us wants to live financially comfortable. And this is the secret. This is one of the bigger secrets to be financially comfortable. Stop circling yourself in the system and actually just start outputting work and value to it. And I assure you, the system might be a little kinder to you. All right, that's it for me, everybody. Take good care of yourselves. And remember, keep your life exciting. All right.